Yeah! Jellyberts getting his stuff. He's getting his shit together, man. Episode 74. How's it going? I don't know if this is gonna work, but let me see something real quick. 600. Here we go. Right, okay, so I do have to wait. So I guess it's just gonna be another trolley episode. This episode is gonna be called Jellybert Buys a Garden. But I'm not gonna get the garden in this episode. I mean, I bought it. I did buy it. So that's why. Let's go to Donald's Dock. Okay. I'm not gonna do that. I was watching one of my vids. No, but for real. God, why? Oh, is it already? Yeah, Jellybert! Yes. Watching, just randomly, I was just watching one of my old... What do you mean, are you sure? And I was thinking, damn. No, but I was just listening to myself talk. Well, okay, for context, actually, it was a little bit specific. I was watching a video of Mold commented on one of my Toontown videos that happened to be kind of a one-off of sorts. Where I was actually streaming kind of a fake episode of Toontown. And so there was like a couple of moments where I was kind of annoyed with myself because like I was acting different because I was streaming. Which is like, you know, right off the bat, like kind of entrails the thought that's like, well, I'm recording right now. You know, that kind of thing where it's like whenever there's a camera present, or like you're never acting the same when you're around people. Stuff like that, you know. But I was like giggling a lot, and it's like whatever, you know, I can giggle. But I can't even really think of anything specific. I think I was just annoyed. I don't know. It's hard to say. But like I remember that feeling as a streamer. I think that this is a weird game, and I used to be as a little younger, I used to be kind of embarrassed to still be playing this game. You know what I mean? Like I was maybe like 13 thinking that I was too old for this game or something. It's a kid's game. Well, I was like 13. um, and then I think like at a certain point I started thinking like, I think it was around when it closed actually that I started like developing this idea that was like, you never know when a game is gonna go, or anything for that matter. So it's like, cherish it and just fuck it, you know? Fuck that game. Fuck it. But, you know, like so the point is like there became sort of like a me owning that I still play Toontown. And now it's like no big thing, but it's still kind of it still kind of lurks in my subconscious, I think. And like there was a moment in that video right at the beginning that I immediately noticed, and I thought to myself how I was feeling. It was like, as soon as the video starts, I go like this. I'm like, well, I don't know. I'm just like, I'm paraphrasing, or not, like I don't think I actually did this, but it was similar to this, where I was just like, hey guys, you know, like, and then a laugh like that, because it was like, hey guys, not my usual content. I'm playing Toontown here. You know, like, get it? Type thing. Like, this is a little bit of a weird stream. It's like, right, guys? And that I just find so annoying. It's like I was trying to be ironic about playing Toontown, but the truth is that I love this game. So why would I be doing that? I've done stuff like that through and through. Year and year. Life and life. But you know what? I think often, and you know, okay, here's an example too. That's one video. That video I was referencing, you can go look at it if you want, and maybe you can understand what I mean. I don't know. It was the video I'm referencing. It's called I think it's called like episode or ep 44.mp stream. And there's two of those videos, I believe. But, you know, funny enough, if you actually go to my first ever YouTube video on this channel, you would find the same sort of behavior right at the beginning of that video. Because I started recording, and I feel like there's like a naturality to it. Because it's like, you know, I wasn't really a Let's Player. Like, all my Let's Play attempts prior to that video had kind of just been like failed attempts at Let's Plays. You know, I would do a Let's Play, and then it would like last a few episodes, and then I'd forget about it. And then I just stopped doing Let's Plays, and I moved on to other things in life and content and whatnot. But so, like, I think I was just like, I didn't know what to do with myself, so I kind of giggle, and I'm like, I think I say, like, I, like, wheeze into them and blow into the microphone with my wheeze, and then I'm like, this is gay, or something like that. And it's like, what's gay? I don't know, like, what's gay about it? It is kind of gay, I guess, but it's like, I don't know why. Like I said, I guess it's kind of like natural, because I'm like kind of uncomfortable with, or like I don't know what to do with myself for those first few seconds when I'm recording. I have to kind of like get myself into that zone, I guess, where it's like, this is what I'm doing now for the next 30 minutes or so. Um, it's almost like it's like this subconscious effort to attempt some sort of like relief for anybody who's like, what the fuck is Toontown? This game looks fucking gay. You know, like it's almost like that's what it is. It's like a part of me that's like, haha, I know, right? But I love this game though. Stuff like that. It kind of annoys me. But you know what though? Like, and I think I was gonna say this, but I like interrupted myself to talk about my first video or whatever because I think that like I'm saying that, and that was part of the past, and I think I'll continue to do it. I think it's just me, is to kind of just embarrassingly like nervously giggle at things and just act like um maybe appeasing would be a word, but I gotta say, like, I feel like I say that, but you know, looking at today, I think I'm actually quite myself in these videos. Like, if you were ever looking for, I think, the meest me you're gonna find, you know, because people, you know, everything is me, kind of. Like, everything you see of me is me. But, like, in terms of, like, an unfiltered, totally candid, you know, unaltered version of myself, you know, sometimes the way I act is a little bit differentiated by the people I'm surrounded by, you know. Might be using different kind of language or behavior in front of Chaz than I would Stabs, for example. It's just a random example. Two quick people that come to mind. I forgot to wipe down my microphone because my microphone is all dusty. Because we just got our attic insulated, and fucking the dust went all over my room, and it's all over my microphone, and I wiped a bunch of stuff down, but not my mic. I think I watered everything. I didn't water everything. But I think, like, you know, if you're looking for the spiffest spiff you think you can find, it's gonna be here. I think I'm actually kind of proud of how kind of, I guess, zen I've become with recording these videos, where it's really just me. It's like, it's not so different, I think. I mean, I'm definitely talking more, but it's not so different from me just talking to myself when I'm alone, and I'm just like, I just start blabbing about shit. It's not so different from that, which I'm actually, I guess I'm kind of proud of. Is like, I finally found a place, or I finally found I found out how to be myself, I guess, or something like that. Like, I finally found a place where it makes sense to, where it doesn't feel like I feel any obligation or inclination to do absolutely anything else. You know, like, I don't feel the pressure of somebody who's like, in my Twitch chat or something, like, play Getting Over It, or you know, like, when is he gonna play Minecraft again? Or like anybody who's like subconsciously expecting me to subconsciously expect their expectation, and in turn act a certain way. And I'm hoping that I am going to take what I'm saying and remember it for, you know, when I do return to streaming, if and when I do. Probably not for quite some time. I'm streaming in a state that is no longer, you know, subject to having experiences like that where I have to like nervously laugh my way into comfortability and just start my stream and just exist and let it seep as it's going to in a natural way. Jellyberts garden is now underway. Needless to say the least. I like Jellybert's house, actually. I feel like this is a good location. I think I'm starting to like Jellybert. Maybe I just like his image. Look at his house. I mean, this is, if anything, this is probably my, like, the coolest house. I think, I'm not sure if this was the case, but I seem to remember there being like a, like, I guess it's not the case anymore, but I feel like I seem to remember there being kind of a, okay, yeah, see, I feel like I'm wrong, but I feel like I seem to remember there being a kind of like a default house. So like the first toon you create would live here. And then the second one, I don't know where. But I think I'm actually probably just wrong about that. Because, like, I say that, but I've only had so many toons before Toontown Rewritten came out. But I just seem to remember that all of my toons would always live here. And I don't know how that's determined. I guess, like, when you make an account, either, like, because, okay, like, when I look, this is Chimpin. Chimpin is the middle slot, the top middle slot of my account. So I'm not sure if that's like how that works, but I feel like as a kid I remember playing and this house was assigned to my top left spot, which of course was like, you know, unless you got a subscription, that's the only spot you would have. So that was my main and I think like even maybe in my old Toontown Rewritten account, I have another one. I could go look at that and see where my house is. I have no idea. Anyway. Jellybird has a garden. But yeah, I mean, I like his house. I think it's a very cool house. It's like by a bridge. It's by a little creek, you know? I mean, it's like very, very homely, I guess. Here's a house too. This is probably one of the least interesting houses, but I think that's what can also make it interesting is that it's like the most liminal, I think. Like there's really nothing here. There's like two of the exact same trees side by side. And there's no yard. It's just an instant fence. There's nothing. No, that's also because there's no garden planted here. But this is like such a random house. It's like the most 2000s video game house where it's just like right next to a dirt road. It's like somebody's kindergarten drawing. But like these, like this one, if I'm like rating these. Yeah, this is the house tier list. Toontown house tier list. Corporate Clash #1! This one's pretty cool. I don't know. It's like second worst. This one, I feel like I said, this one's like the OG for me. This is like the one that I always was at, and apparently I have mail. And then I think maybe it was this one was the main, and now apparently my main is this one. Which I don't know if I have an opinion on this house. I feel like I kind of don't. It's like it looks like a main Toons house. Like it looks like the center of it all, kind of. Everything kind of embodies it. But I think, like, you know, this house will always be close to my heart. And they're always the same color. Like, that's always been green as far as I can remember. But I think my favorite house is probably Jellyberts' house. When I'm thinking about it. It's got exactly what I like. It's a bridge. There's a creek. The mailbox is in a cute spot. I mean, it's a house on the riverside. It's very cute and homely. It's like something you'd see in like Oblivion or something. What the fuck? Nice view, yeah. Yeah, I think that's one thing that I was meaning to say, but I kind of didn't. That I don't like about myself, and it showed in that video a little. Was just like there's like an it's like so hard for me apparently to like be serious sometimes. Like I'm always making references or doing like cheesy voices. Like I've become really in tune with this like smirky type appeal, you know, and I always like to mock it, and it's become like a tick, almost like a reference that I'm constantly referencing, where it's like, yeah, guys, I love YouTube videos. I love making YouTube videos. Yeah, let's have some fun, guys. I don't want to kill myself. Type stuff. Happy-go-lucky, like, inhuman kind of behavior. It's like soulless. It's kind of like Toontown. It's like, happy all the time, guys. Yeah. Stuff like that. And it's actually gotten to a point now where it's like, I mean, not that in specific, but that's kind of stuff that I like for a long. It was okay. That's what it is now. It's like the smirky, yeah. But there was a time not so long ago where I was doing hey guys, and I was doing like this fake YouTuber intro thing and mocking it for like so long. And it got to a point where I'd hear myself back in videos and just be so annoyed at myself. Like, I can't listen to that anymore. It's just annoying. Because it almost becomes kind of what I'm making fun of. Like, I'm annoyed at the hey guys thing. But yet, all that is just a habit that people get into. Hey guys, welcome to my new video. I'm fucking gay. And then, you know, that it's a habit. It becomes a staple. But you know, when I make fun of it, but then I continue to do it just as much, except maybe not at the beginning of videos, it becomes a point where it's like, well, what's the difference? The difference is like I'm making fun of it being cringe, I guess. And it feels fake to hear people do that kind of stuff. I'm not sure if that's the difference. I guess that's just what I'm feeling about it. Like, that's been, I guess, the mindset, rather. That's how I feel when I do shit like that. And that's pretty obvious, I'd assume. It's like, I'm not the first person to, like, kind of mock, you know, stuff like that. Kind of that, like, yuppie sounding YouTuber vibe. Like and subscribe to my channel, guys. I have no soul. But yeah, I think at a certain point, you know, it became like a tick pretty much that I would just do constantly. And it basically like it at a certain point obviously it just lost its meaning. Like everything kind of does. It just lost its meaning, and then I would start getting annoyed at myself for just like kind of doing it whenever there was like a dull moment. And yeah, so now it's just pretty much like annoying me, I guess. But the point is like in that video I was watching, I was doing that a lot. Like, hey guys, welcome to my new video. It's gonna be a good one. And it's just like, yeah, I know what you're doing. Just shut up. I don't care. Just be yourself. I'd rather hear. If I'm gonna hear about me, I'd rather, or anybody. It goes for me as well, is all I'm saying. If I'm gonna hear myself, I'd rather just hear my actual self instead of me, like, pretending to be somebody for like this popcorn comedy bit every 10 seconds. But I guess I can't always be myself, like this. In this sense of like seriousness that I referenced. I can't always be this me. Like I said, everything you see is me. It's kind of like fodder to just be like, that's not me. Because obviously it is. At one point it was. And it will probably be again. Whatever, you know. Whatever in question. Guys, you know me, and that's not me. That thing that I did, you know me, guys, it isn't me. See, I'm doing it right now, but it's fine. I'm not annoyed at it, but like, I'm just using it as like a springboard for, I guess, to explain something. So like everything you see is kind of me, but obviously there's certain me's that I don't like as much. Thanks for watching. Hey, Peppy.